Ricky is so short that he's shorter than Ryan, even with his biter. Hello there, everybody. This is CwapTheNintendin here, and welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. So, last time, we met our hereupon Ricky, who agreed to join. Well, he didn't really agree. The village sort of pushed him on us, and, well, Ricky seems content with that. And he is indeed going to join us in our fight with that Telethia in Magna Forest. But we ought to prepare ourselves for that fight, because, well, we're not ready. So I might as well show you while we're here in Colony 9. I skip traveled there between episodes. Might as well show you one little thing about Ricky that's not so great. So Ricky is indeed the shortest party member, as you can see. So even before you even go full swimming, he is swimming. Because he's so short, he starts swimming a lot much faster than, well, the other party members. So if there's any enemies near water and you're playing as Ricky, there is literally no way in heck you're gonna be able to, fight with Ricky, because you won't be able to fight because you're swimming as Ricky. So, yeah. Ricky is not really the greatest in the world at fighting, in water. But hey, at least he's still cool. That's all I can really say, though. He's still cool. But, anyway. So, we have a lot of questing to do back at Colony 9. So, we might as well go ahead and start things off at the military district. The militant district, if you will. So, with all that being said, why don't we... What was that? What was that I just did with my mouth right now and talking with words? Where's that quest? Because I know it's here. I know it's here. Trust me. I watched Chugga Conroy's LP. I know where this is. Yeah. Okay, so he's right here. So, I do believe you need to talk to this guy, Eric, first. I'm sorry. I don't have the energy to be chatting with you right now. I won't get any research done. I'll find you, dickhead, but who we really need to speak to is the guy who is following behind him. Amy Rose here, meaning Monica.
Hi there.
Hi there. I'm invisible. Why, thank you for gracing me with your presence, my matchmaker. Confused? But why? I was merely thanking you for the agreement we're about to make. Tell hereupon, Ricky. Tell! You really can't guess. We are slow now, aren't we? Well, Ricky, I think, would be slow, but anyway. Which leads me to my request. I want a Tephra drop. If you give it to another along with the words of love, they will fall for you. I don't know why I'm talking with the voice. But anyway, Melia comments. How interesting. Are you referring to a sort of local superstition? It's not a superstition. What's your angle, girl? Aha, you want it for yourself. Well, too bad. I heard of it first. But I really have no need to rely on such things, I'll have you know. Really? Because your eyes are telling me the quite opposite. You do have someone you wish to use it on, don't you? Enough. First come, first serve. So do I have your aid? Romantic notions of a girl. We need to collect a Tephra drop near the Spring of Grief in Tephra Cave. But only at night. You will? You'll find it for me? Yes, it's all coming together. The plan's all coming together. Well, Emperor's New Groove. That Monica, hey? She scrubs up well, but I'm not looking for anything serious. If she gets all soppy on me, I'll just dump her and move on. Shady. Monica married him? But why? How could she pick Eric? She doesn't know what he's really like. He's just using her. Shady indeed. Just a little longer, Eric. Soon we'll be together. Forever and ever and ever. Yes, we will be on our way. Easy peasy. Hereupon take care of it. Yes, indeed. And we don't get any findy. Well, it just goes to show you that freaking stuff. Yeah, just, you know, freaking stuff will happen if you, well, if you leave the hereupon to comment on such things. So, where are you supposed to go in all this? Well, you're supposed to talk to this Andreas guy, but he should be in the military district around this time. And he's apparently deciding not to oh, here he is. Wait, is he here? Yep, that's him right here. Alright, cool. Andreas, hello? Can I talk to you for a second there, buddy? Oh no, I'm running out of time. Why won't you listen to me? Tell hereupon, Ricky, tell. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a bit of clarification either. It's so weird to have Ryan say that. Thanks, I'm really in a bind here. There's nothing else I can do. Please, hear me out. I'm in love with this girl, Monica, but she's obsessed with Eric. If only I had a Tefra drop, I could force Monica to fall for me. If Monica's got a thing for Eric, you should call it quits. You don't understand. That's Eric. He's no good for a girl like her. But Monica doesn't know that he's what he's really like. You've got to help me. Romantic notions of a boy. We need to basically do the same thing as romantic notions of a girl. You're really gonna help me? I mean, you're really doing the right thing. Why on by honest did I ever marry that Andreas? It felt right at the time, so why not now? It's too late to question it. I just wish I felt helpier than help. Well, I suppose we know what we gotta do with that freaking misreading of my language. Yes, let us aim to resolve this matter as quickly as possible. I love her English dialect, though. But anyway, Andreas, although Monica won't be as happy, well, definitely, Andreas would be the lesser of two evils in this sort of situation. So, yeah, we gotta go get that Tefra drop. And where is it? Well, the quest objectives say so, but if you really wish to know, is at the Spring of Grief and Tefra Cave. All you have to do is just escape travel over to the Spring of Grief, and it's right here. It's as simple as that. Back to Andreas with notions of a boy and girl getting the objectives complete for some other arbitrary reason. So with Tootsie dreaming as she's an airplane, you got it? Great, time for me to make my move. I just need to give this to her and tell her how I feel. Well, here I go. Hold on a sec, you'll get an award if it works. And yeah, you could pretty much tell where this is going if that vision is to be believed. It worked! The Tefra drop really worked! I can't believe it! Yay! Happy! Ricky very happy! How adorable. Aww! Aw, I just love it when Melia says that to Ricky during these comments and quits. It's so adorable. Anyway, romantic notions of a boy is complete. We got a 300 experience in our soiled boots. Very nice indeed. And we got the achievement Shaping History. So what that basically means is that we change someone's life through our actions for the first time. So that is very, very good indeed. So now where is our next side quest to be? Well, our next side quest to be is over at the residential district. But for whatever stupid reason, we need to be Shulk in order to accept this quest. So yeah, I'll meet you guys there when we talk to the appropriate person.
Come and see.
And here she is right here, Nareen. You need to be a Shulk in order to, well, accept this for whatever reason. Hey, Shulk. I really need to talk to you. It's serious. Me and Paula had this big public falling out. It's so embarrassing. It was about Ryan and you. Yeah, apparently these two girls like Shulk and Ryan. It's silly, really. We argued about who's the strongest and hottest. I told her it was you, obviously. No need to worry about that. So, looks like we got a fan here. But now I need you to kill a dragon for me. And alone. Okay, we'll do that. Except we'll get our asses kicked. Are you stupid or something? Ryan is loads cooler. You're the stupid one. Shulk's way better and cuter. Well, Ryan's hotter and stronger. Why is the Monado showing us this? Why? Ryan's just as clever as Shulk. Well, Shulk's kinder. Anyway, Ryan's big and scary. Like Dino Beast. Ryan can protect me. Nothing can hurt me as long as Ryan's around. Well, when has Ryan ever had to protect you? Bet you don't even know that Shulk mended my toy for me once. I can't believe you just said that. Ah! Gonna cry now? You cry, baby. Besides, I'm gonna rub it in your face. Ryan's not an assist trophy in Smash Brothers. I'm sorry, Ryan. I don't know. It'll probably make things worse between you guys. Oh, please, Shulk. Please. My street cred. She has street cred. What the hell? Me and Ryan never argue. Can't you two be more like us? I guess we could be. I promise to make it up to Paula if you promise me something. Show us that you really are the best friends forever. Best friends forever. Bing! Paula and Nareen, 20,000 experience. And a Days plus 4 gem. So all we have to do is raise the affinity between Shulk and Ryan. Like, that's even hard. And we have to talk to Nareen. So you gotta convince it first, then you gotta convince Paula. And speaking of which, hereupon show you what he can do. Yes, indeed. So we already raised up our affinity quite enough between Shulk and Ryan, so we ought to talk to her. Wow, you and Ryan are the bestest of friends. I changed my mind about Ryan. I can see he's a nice boy too. In like 1 second. But now you gotta prove it to Paula about your friendship. And she won't believe you unless you really are the bestest friends. Well, we kinda already are. Hello? Alright, so where is Paula, you may ask? Well, she is over here, near Gem Man Stall. Technically, I could have skipped over to Gem Man Stall, but whatever. I don't want to talk to him. I got freaking a mobile furnace now. You can't prove anything to me. Where the heck is... I could have swore she is like right here. Except a little bit later on. But anyway, Paula. Hello. Come and see. Nareen wants me to do what? Look at the two boys? Why would she ask that? Oh, I get it. Check to see how good their friendship is. Hey, it's totally improved. Shulk and Ryan are looking much more real like best friends now. I'm so jealous. I wish me and Nareen were like that. No, don't say it. Give me the reward now. But I guess boys were different. Can girls be best friends like that? No, don't say anything else. Give me my reward. Bet they can't, you know. If you think otherwise, prove it. Paula. Paula, I like you and all. But you really should have shut up. Now we have to raise the affinity between 2 female party members. And our 2 female party members, Charlotte and Melia, have like 0 affinity right now. So, technically you could complete this quest as soon as you can-ish. Because, well, as I showed in the last episode, you can basically gift Melia and Charlotte things. But it's gonna take a very long time, believe you me. So yeah, technically you can do this now, but we will wait until later on. But anyway, something special happens actually if you talk to Paula as Ryan. Hello, thank you. If you think girls can be his best friend, blah blah blah. Hey, I thought something special happened. Hello? Something special is supposed to happen. Okay, fine. Something isn't supposed to be... I guess we gotta do it until it goes... Well, I guess we're showing that at the end of the game, aren't we? Ah, man. My crazy theories. My crazy theories indeed. But anyway, our next freaking quest that we have to actually freaking accept for once in our lives is right over here. Where Susanna is still freaking gossiping about who's the smartest in all the land. I don't know if she would go that far, but whatever. We got 2 stars worth of affinity with Colony 9. We got this.
Hello?
Thanks for your help last time. The black nectar really did get my son studying, but not for long. Now he just eats the sweets instead of studying. But when he's had enough, he just goes out to play. Sounds like you got a problem. Indeed. Shulk, we must do something. We should make the time to help. Thanks, Melia. I'll ask what the problem is. Indeed. Never mind. I won't bother you with more... Ah, come on. Stop banging my elbow on the door. But anyway, you won't bother with Moritz anymore. She wants us to help her son. So now she wants 2 pieces of heavy bun of iron. The stuff is heavy? What could you need something as heavy as that for? Well, exercise, that's it. I put on weight lately. Well, you already done that. Yeah, exercise and all. Okay, I believe you. Education, crazy Susanna. We need 2 heavy pieces of heavy bun of iron from things at Zephyr Cave. So, I don't know if we have... Okay, we actually do. Holy crap. Okay, I was worried that we didn't, but okay. Easy quest. Have you brought it? Thanks ever so much. Wow, this is really heavy stuff. I like to see my son avoid the studies with this tying him down. It's a foolproof plan. Thank you. You better be ready, Morts. I believe you. Child abuser. But, anyway, speaking of, well, affinity with Colony, well, 9, pretty much most of the quests that I want to do won't even happen until, well, we reach 3 stars worth of affinity with Colony 9, so, yeah, we are indeed gonna have to, well, do something about that, won't we? Won't we? Won't we? Whatever. Anyway, our next quest is right here at nighttime. Is it? Okay, here it is. We got Leopold Butterscotch here. Leopold, what's up, good buddy old pal? Wait, let me actually switch over to actually Melia, because she hasn't got a chance to, like, comment on anything quite yet. Even though she already did in that Romantic Notions quest. How about you, buddy?
Yes?
I'm used to being in debt, but never this badly. I'll never be able to pay the whole lot back. And the total keeps growing bigger and bigger and bigger. The worst part is, it's affecting my ability to write anything decent. So I barely have any kind of cash flowing coming in at all. What a way to randomly tell a person like this. Listen here, Sonny, you better pay me back. 300,000 G in 2 days. You do realize what will happen if you don't pay, right? But you can't. We agreed on 2 months. I can't get it that quickly. Well, the deal's changed. If you don't pay up, I'm gonna seize everything you own. The bloke who lent me the money is really turning the screws. I don't know what I can do, but I have to keep up payments somehow. An improvised critic! We need to meet this King Squeeze and see what he wants. Nobody comments on this quest, by the way. That's why I had Melia, like, out, but I guess she gets to listen in on this guy's money problems. But anyway, King Squeeze is back here if you skip trouble over to the gem and stall and go behind the thing, and sure enough, here he is. King Squeeze. Sounds like a freaking sponge thing. You think I'm pressing our good friend Leopold for too much? For money he doesn't have? I can't deny it, but I'm not an unreasonable moneylender. I just want him to pay back the money he owes me. Otherwise, I'll squeeze him out. Is that so much to ask? He could do it if he just stopped splashing out on his girlfriend. Then his wages could go to paying me back instead. And then we'd be square. I'd quietly call the whole thing off. Except not really, according to this vision. Once again, very nicely done. Of course. It's child's play to getting men like him to spend all their money. Good work, my girl. Here's your new orders. This much? Are you nuts? Why do you need him to get into this much debt? I think it's about time I got out of this game for good. I want that boy's house. It's in a nice area, worth quite a bit. The infamous King Squeeze is packing it all in, huh? Alright, you got a deal. Expect a sizable contribution for your retirement fund. Make sure you don't screw this up. And make sure he doesn't find out. You would say that. You're the one who's looking to cash in. Leopold would never blame me anyway. He loves me. Shady. What? What do you want? You can wipe that suspicious look off your face for a start. There's nothing going on here. Sure, financial planning. Well then, I guess we oughta go squeal to Leopold, eh? I guess we oughta. Well, let's talk to Leopold within an earshot of his girlfriend.
Yes?
Hold on, you say Sylvain? Sylvain? Yeah, I guess that's right. Sylvain's working for King Squeeze? Right under my nose this whole time? So what was their plan? Make Sylvain pay all my monies so I have to borrow more? Then hit me up for the repayments? Nah, that can't be. That girl's been a big spender since the day she was born. She would never spend my money to line King Squeeze's pockets. But if King Squeeze's business falls apart, wouldn't that mean my debts will disappear with him? What a plan! It's brilliant! Sorry, this is a bit out of the blue, but I need a favor from you. Can you get your hands on some caterpillar poison for me? Then distract King Squeeze and secretly slip it in his pocket. I intend to arrange an interview with him for a fake article. Something like Colony 9's top earners of the year. He'll take the bait, and we'll meet, and I, coincidentally, find the poison. He gets incriminated, loses face, and his business is finished. He'll never show his face around here again. Quite the evil little plan, I guess. So, normally you would have to go to Tephra Cave to get caterpillar poison from, well, caterpillars, obviously, in Tephra Cave. But the NPC that trades for these things is indeed Francois, who is at the residential district a little to the left should you decide to skip travel there.
Hello?
So, let's see. How much do I have, actually, of the caterpillar poisons do I have? I have 0. So I'm gonna have to talk with her, like, 5 freaking times. I'm gonna need the peachy leg joint for later, but... yeah, 5 times. This could take a while. Xenoblade X, please fix this issue where you have to ask for the quantity, please. Oh, you again. I'm a busy man, you know. Time is money. What do you want? Oh, I know. Leopold's too chicken to come give me the money. Hello? Anyone in there? Cat out your tongue or something? If you don't have anything to say, get on your bike. Well, we don't have bikes. Bikes are not a mode of transportation. Unfortunately, in the Xenoblade universe. Well, Xenoblade X has, like, freaking dolls that can freaking fly and transform into robots. And fly.
Yes?
But apparently they don't have bikes. At least not yet, they don't. You hit the poison in his pocket? DLC, by the way, bikes. Right then, it's all set. I'll go and find it and make a big ugly scene in public. Then I can write the real story, an expose on his dodgy deals. And then King Squeeze is finished. 1 millennium later. You should have seen his face. Now he'll be off my back forever. I reckon things will be okay with my girlfriend too. Now I'll be able to write without worrying about my pile of debt. Cheers! Yay, nobody comments. And I don't get anything. Except for 5,000 experience and 2,500 G in Ranger shoes. Yay! Oh, yes! Colony 9 celeb! That means we got 3 stars of affinity with Colony 9 now. So now that we have 3 stars with Colony 9, a lot more things have opened up to us just then and there. So, yes! Finally! Well, not really finally, since we're like, what, 25 videos in? But you get what I mean. 3 stars with Colony 9 is a big deal. Trust me, it is. So anyway, where are we off to first in our 3-star journey through Colony 9? Well, we're here over at the back alley. Here. And, of course, we want the little Hiropon to, well, say something to this guy. Sesame!
Alright.
We have the character who comments on this, by the way. What's with the face? You want to join us? Come on, we're short on members anyhow. You came because you heard about my plan, right? Tell Hiropon, Ricky. Tell. Yes, I will also like to know. Well, you shall see. You'll know soon enough. Better late than never, right? I hope you're not expecting us to take some sort of fiendish scheme. Everyone has their own idea of what justice is. Maybe you don't like mine, but is that really my problem? Anyway, getting back to the point. Here's your first job. The planned preparation! You need 2 croaking brog bags from singing brogs in Tefra Cave. Not really the best reward, but hey, at least it'll be something to get that not 100%. So yeah, Melia says that thing in her little posh thing and stuff. So we could do that, but where you'll want to go in order to trade for these things is you want to go to the military district at night. And you want to go around this corner, and you'll find Nick. Did I register him in the affinity chart yet? And he's apparently the weakest man in the defense force. No, I didn't actually.
How's it going?
Okay. How's it going? So, you'll need to trade for him twice. From him twice. So, we only need to trade with him once apparently. So, let's give away Floppy Crest. We don't really need that for anything. So, back to Sesame. Did you get them all? Good work, man. Or, not Pan. I don't know. You're on the ropes fast. Now you need to take those to the residential district and see Betty. Betty's normally around during the day. Go have a chat with her. Don't let me down. Alright, we shall not let her down. We won't let Sandy down. We won't let Sandy down. We won't let Sandy down. Alright. So I'll never have that new SpongeBob reference because we don't want new SpongeBob references. We want old SpongeBob references. That thing was so good though. Betty is over here, right near the area where Francois is at the residential district.
Hi there.
And Melia and Dumben are just staring at the wall. So anyway, yeah, we're one of his gang, apparently, and here's what she promised him. So whatever we do, we can't look inside. Well, duh, it's a package. You two! The hereupon commands that you stare at the wall. You may now stop staring at the wall. So you spoke to her? Then hand it over. Come on. I know she gave you something. Yep, no doubt about it. This is the real thing. Good work. Yay, happy! Ricky very happy! How adorable. Oh, I can't help but go, aww. Nah, forget I asked. That's all for now. I should have another job for you later. In 1 second. And no complaints, even if it's just another courier job. We got our not so great reward, but we get a critical up 2 gems, so that's really good. But anyway, Sesame will have another thing for you. Oh, there you are. Just in the nick of time. Got any idea what my plan is yet? Nope. Tell me in greater detail. Good idea. I like to hear about more of this too. Indeed. You still haven't cottoned on? Come on, it's so obvious. Cottoned on is probably a British thing, by the way. Anyway, you're one of us. No backing out now. I want to stop whatever it is you're doing, Sesame. I know you're up to no good. That's for me to decide, not you. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but I'll have to see it through. And it's too late to drop it now. Right then, here's your next job. It's sort of like your last job. Nah, it's exactly like it, ha ha ha! The plan the night before. 2 iron crabble shells from Colony Crabbles in Colony 9. Of course. So if you go to Cliff Lake, there are a ton of Colony Crabbles there, and he needs about 2 of them, but they only come out at night. But remember, you're one of us. We know you can get this done. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. I freaking love her dialect so much, man. I love every character's dialect in this game, because they're British. Well, that's the thing. Well, that's the thing, though. This game was originally localized in Europe, anyway. So, yeah, that's why you see all these spelling things like Favor, like Favor is spelled F-A-V-O-U-R instead of F-A-V-O-R like in the Americas. So, yeah, that's kind of why you see all this sort of British sort of stuff. But anyway, we have to trade with this NPC known as Mephi in order to get iron crabble shells. Should you decide not to, well, you know, fight the colony Crabbles in order to get the iron Crabble shells. You got him? Like clockwork as usual, you're an asset to my team. According to the list, the next job is going and having a chat with our artist friend Kenny Rohan. He should have something to give you. The only thing is, he's had his tendency to move around a lot. You might need to hunt him down. Yeah, what he says is actually true. Like I said before, Kenny Rohan is pretty much anywhere in Colony 9, so he's probably like the only NPC that does this. So anyway, around this time, which is what I usually find Kenny Rohan in, is, well, at sort of this time when he's walking around here. At 10, I believe. Oh, in fact, in fact, I see him. He's right there. Hey, buddy boy who is walking all strut-like. I need to have a word with you. So, your Sesame's going between? Go between, okay. Make sure you get this, Tim. Don't go looking inside. That man does irritate me a little, foisting this difficult task on me. Just tell him not to mess it up, and don't mention my name. We got another package, a fragile one this time. And yes, I know, Kenny Rohan, you have a quest for me, but now is not the time. You got the package off him? Excellent, I owe you one. I hope I was of some help. You were a major help. We did a great job going around and trading with an NPC. He didn't mention anything else, didn't he? Actually, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about him. Your last job is coming up. I'm sure you can pull it off. The night before is complete, and we get a Strength Up 3 gem. Not really that bad, considering the experience reward. And finally, Melia does indeed comment on this quest, and you can only get this should you have 3 stars of affinity with Colony 9. Alright. Now for the final stage of my plan. You must know what our plan is by now. Come on! Tell me in greater detail, indeed. If Manny is asking, then Ricky also want to know. Yes, continue. Ricky and I will listen to what you have to say. Are you serious? You still haven't figured it out? You have done well to get this far, as being as dense as you are. Just keep quiet and play along. If we disapprove of your intent, we can stop you whenever we please. You may wish to bear this in mind. Yeah, freaking Melia can summon up elementals to, like, burn you, shock you, drain your energy. Yeah, but anyway, he needs us to defeat a monster. It might be our toughest task, but we are up to it. So this is the final stage. All's well that ends well. The plan execution. So we need to defeat a unique monster, one that we haven't defeated yet. Perhaps that will be a good time to show off Dunban's amazing new art. Yes, Hereupon can show you what he can do. Indeed. So why don't we switch over to Dunban with control, and we, well, get Ryan in there as well. Because we haven't seen Ryan this past video. So why not? We might as well. Anyway, where do we need to go in order to get to anti-air battery number 3? So, you'll need to go over to Outlook Park. Once you're there, you need to, well, skip travel to Outlook Park, and you want to jump down here. Once you've done so, you'll need to swim out over there. Yes, you'll need to swim over there. So, fortunately, we don't really need to do anything else here in terms of item warps in Colony 9. I just figure, yeah, you know what? I might as well get them right now. I mean, why not? We might as well get them. So, what do they contain? As if I were to ever turn down, like, item warps at all. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. Like, I wasn't about to, like, freaking give up item warps for the world. I wasn't. But anyway, once you swim over here, you want to swim over to this thing so you can actually climb up the anti-air barrier. The ba. Right, so we need to climb up the anti-air battery. And sure enough, the unique monster will indeed appear. This is, if I can target him, That would be very nice indeed. Dark Murakamore. He's only at level 18, so you don't really need to worry about a thing, because, you know, you'd be in the mid-level 30s at this point. But this would be the perfect time to show off Dunban's new art here.
This won't take long.
Dunban's new art is called Heat Haze. Heat Haze not only removes aggro, but his critical hit rate is reached to 100%. Why is this good? Well, critical hits will fill up the party gauge. So this, along with Ricky's Happy Happy, is amazing. Yeah. So not only that, but the effect lasts a while, especially if you level it up. So yeah, combined with that aspect, you can pretty much get like as many chain attacks as you freaking please. So yeah, Heat Haze, very good art. Very good art indeed. And believe it or not, that's not the only art that goes along with Heat Haze. Later on, Dunban will learn an art that, when combined with Heat Haze, is absolutely amazing. Just you wait and see. But anyway, we done the dirty deed, Mr. Man. Mr. Man. So what do you have to say for yourself now that we defeated that bird?
Alright.
You beat it? Great going! Now, while you were gone, I almost got everything ready. Now we need you to head to the commercial district entrance. Then take a look at the street light just near there. Go on, it needs double checking. Then what? Then come back here. Kaboom! You come this far, might as well go the whole hog. British, what are you? Or you can be like me and just go ahead and skip travel directly to Dunban's house and just, you know, examine the streetlight from there. It reads, "Too bad, you came all this way for nothing." It's a trap! We have to put an end to Sesame's trilogy. Yes, we have to put an end to his trilogy of quests. We must put an end to his, well, you know, things. Poop. Sesame, you got some splaining to do. Oh, you're back. Hey, don't look at me like that, with your blank expression always. Just look up at the sky. Everything's so dark and gloomy these days. No one has anything happy to talk about. So we figured if we couldn't light up people's lives, and we did it with fireworks. Only 3 though. Not bad, huh? Betty's husband makes gunpowder, so that's what she gave me. Then we asked Kenny Rohan to design fireworks for us. Isn't it great when everyone's ready to club together like this? I hope I was some help. Blah blah blah. This is the first time we've really tried it, but it turned out great. We should all give ourselves a big pat on the back. What? You think I should have been clear from the get-go? But that ain't no fun. I wanted to surprise everyone. Yeah, maybe, including your teammates maybe, but in all seriousness though, this is a really great thing, you know. You think they might be up to, you know, suspicious activity. But in the end, it's all for the greater good of Colony 9s, ever since the Mechon attack. So that could really cheer people up. I like this. It's really good. But anyway, we got 1200 experience and an attack stability freaking 2 gem for that. So all that is very much good and very well appreciated. Indeed. So with all that being said, we are done with side questing in this video. We're not done side questing in Colony 9 yet, but trust me, we will be sooner than later. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. Anyway, next time on Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles, we're going over to the military district, and hopefully we're gonna find some quests there to do. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.